Dennis?
We have someone we want you to meet.
Oh,
She's come to look after you.
right.
Dennis, this is Nanny Moonbeam.
It's just,
Can't hear you up there, Mr. Daddy. Now, tell me again.
we saw your programme on television and,
Well, Dennis can be very naughty. Oh, we don't say naughty, Mrs. Mummy. It's just that he's unable to let his natural goodness shine through. See?
well, we think he needs more discipline.
Oh, dear me, no. He just needs to put all his negativity in a tiny bottle of say sorry and let his love grow.
Are you sure? We've tried...
Now, if you're going to start a new life, you'll need a new name. What shall we call you?
Captain Space Tiger! Dr. Maximilian von Strudelheim?
I think Little Denny Rainbow. And you'll be Fluffy Flower Pop.
That's right, Curly. No punishments allowed. It's brilliant. I thought she might be tricky, but it's gonna be a pushover.
Now, Denny Rainbow, you've just run over the kitchen floor. Was that kind?
Kind of what?
The kitchen floor doesn't like little people who think they're clever. Would you like to say sorry to the kitchen floor?
Oh, yeah, sure.
And make Mr. Floor happy? Would you like to give him a nice clean?
I don't think so.
Well, Mr. Squidgy Widgy would. And I think he wants to start cleaning right away.
Oh.
Now, you must be hungry after all your work. What's your favourite food, Denny Rainbow?
Pizza, hamburger, chicken wings, chocolate fudge cake.
And what don't you like?
Oh, I hate Brussels sprouts when they're all grey and...
Then let's turn all that hate into love and respect, shall we? I've been boiling these for 3 hours, and I'm sure you'll love them just as much as they love you. Oh, look, he's smiling. Fluffy Flower Pop wants his sprouty waltz too.
Oh, I'm not doing any more of this!
Rule number 52. We don't stop till the job is done, do we? And what happens when we break the rule? We discuss it in the Talk It Through teepee.
Shit, I'm talking through teepee. This is a load of rubbish.
And the Contemplation Kennel. And we're also going to discuss making it up to Mr. Tree for climbing him this morning and breaking Rule 14. Denny Rainbow! Now, do you know any whale music? Got to go.
See you later, Den.
And now you'll want to welcome the frightened birds back to their homes, won't you?
I made a din, my feathered friends. I had my selfish fun. I'll plant a flower for you because I broke Rule 61.
And what do we do then?
She's driving me crazy, Curly. Every time I do anything, she comes in and...
Good time, Denny Rainbow. And I'll see you at 5 a.m. for an extra plant a flower and sing how lucky we are session.
That's it. We're leaving home. Okay, Gnasher, get on board. Let's go. We were just getting a drink of water. Life just can't get any worse. It can.
Walter.
What are you doing, Dennis?
Tell him, Denny. Denny Rainbow.
I'm enjoying the warm sunshine and pretty flowers.
Huh. So, they're finally teaching you hooligans to behave. I'm Walter. I must congratulate you on having such a wonderful effect on Dennis.
What a very charming boy. You should be more like him, Denny.
Exactly. If you were like me, Dennis, you wouldn't always be getting into trouble, would he?
I am like Walter now, and I always will be, unless I can get rid of this woman. Hang on. What if Walter was like me, the real me? Then that's it, Gnasher. It's simple. We have to make Walter more like me. You got to take a note to Curly and Pieface.
What's all this then, Den?
It's me plan to get rid of her. Listen, I don't have long. She's let me out on a trust exercise to buy probiotic yoghurt. These are for you.
What? Scare her off?
You wouldn't need glasses, Pieface.
You know, if he had a bow tie,
There's a set for you too, Curly.
he'd look like...
Walter?
You're right.
You see, I'm going to be good, and Walter, that's you two, is going to be a menace. Then we'll see who needs Nanny Moonbeam.
Why two Walters, Den?
Because I want him everywhere.
Look at me! I'm Brainy!
It can't be.
Hi, Sergeant Slipper. It's me again. I'm so naughty
Oi!
and so artistic.
Walter?
Everyone at work saw him. He climbed up the statue of Mr. Scrimp and painted his nose blue.
I can't believe it.
Apparently, he was seen in the high street too, releasing a load of penguins into a fish shop.
Well, it doesn't sound like Walter.
It was him, all right. He had a bow tie and he was carrying a violin.
It's more the kind of thing Dennis would do.
Except that he's here all the time.
Poor Walter. It must be the strain of having all those brains.
Nanny Moonbeam?
Yes, Denny Rainbow.
I have a confession. Gnasher and I almost ran across the grass yesterday. We stopped ourselves, of course.
Well done, little Denny.
But I think I might need another session in the Talk It Through teepee.
I think you're a very good boy.
That's what we're hoping for. Yes, today's the big one. Got the street map? The shovels?
Shovels, check. Wheelbarrows, check.
It's okay, Den. We'll get you out.
And you know where you're headed? Go for it then!
She's certainly doing a marvellous job.
Oh, yes.
Today she made me clean out all the kitchen cupboards because I spilt some sugar on the worktop.
Quite right. Yes, I accidentally mowed one of her flowers and she made me write a letter of condolence to its mummy and daddy.
She's a wonderful person.
Absolutely.
But she's driving me mad.
If I have to sit once more in that circle of truth...
But how do we get rid of her?
Hello? Yes, it is. It's Walter's dad. Really? Quick drying cement? In the mayor's car? Poor Walter. He has gone off the rails, hasn't he? We do, actually. She's called Nanny Moonbeam. Recommend her? Oh, absolutely. Well, we don't need her anymore. Fine. Yes, I'll tell her right away. Oh, thank goodness. I don't think I could have taken much more.
Me neither. Still, she's gone now. Everything's back to normal.
But just because Nanny Moonbeam's gone doesn't mean you can misbehave, OK?
Course not, Dad. Result.
I think young Walter and I are going to need an emergency session in the Talk It Through teepee. Dennis! What do you think you're doing?
Yes, you know I hate bees.
Oh, sorry, Dad. It was just a bit of fun. The sort of fun we can do without, Dennis. Oh, I blame that new joke shop.
Yes, stay away from it. Do something sensible for a change.
All right. I'll take Gnasher for a nice walk. To the joke shop! Hi, Mr. Ha-Ha!
Dennis, good to see you again.
You too. So, what's new?
Vampire chattery teeth. With a difference. Added bad breath.
Cool.
Oh, hello, Mother. Oh, yes, Mother. No, Mother. Oh, of course, Mother.
What's wrong?
My mother, she's flying into Beano Town this morning, which means she's going to find out I run a joke shop.
So, what's the problem?
When she gave me money to set up a business, she thought I was a vet. If she finds out the truth, I'll have to close down.
Close the shop? No!
I'm afraid so.
Unless we turn this shop into a vet for the day.
You mean play a trick on my mother? Well, I mean, that would be...
Fun? Curly, get Pieface and get down to Mr. Ha-Ha's. We've got an emergency.
Oh!
That'll be Mother. Quick, hide! Mother!
Hello, Hardy.
Welcome to my practice. How was your journey?
The flight was bumpy, the taxi was smelly. This is it?
Yes?
You don't seem very busy.
I'm expecting my assistant to bring in a patient any second.
That's us. Come on, Gnasher.
Ah, there you are. And who is this little fellow?
Gnasher.
And what seems to be the problem?
Pointy arrowitis.
Ah, yes. Pop him on the table.
Surely there's no hope. Shouldn't you just put him out of his misery?
Let's see. Mallet, clamp.
Hang on, Mr. Ha-Ha. I think we need an anaesthetic.
Let us begin. Mother, you'd better sit down. Tweezers,
Check.
lights,
Check.
dramatic music.
Check.
Then I'm going in. Ooh. Ooh. There. That's one. Oh, yeah. And there. Oh. Last one. It's going to be tricky.
Don't lose it now, Doctor.
Now to wrap up. There. Right as rain.
Of course. He'll need to come back for further treatment, won't he?
Oh, yes. Yes, say in a week or two.
Well done, Hardy. You've saved him.
Psst. We've got a problem, Den. Look outside.
Oops.
We're closed.
Closed? Oh, do your job, Hardy. Save these poor animals now.
Oh, yes, Mother.
Telescope.
Telescope? He's cross-eyed. Hey?
He's suffering from concentric pupils. We've got just the thing. Next! Loud hailer!
Loud hailer! Oh dear. Oh, I think he might have,
Low
volume.
Low volume maximosis.
Exactly. He's lost his voice.
Try this, Mr. Ha-Ha.
Molly want a cracker. Molly want a cracker.
Next! Thermometer.
Oh, of course. Thermometer.
Classic case of nippy rodent syndrome. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Ha-Ha?
Oh, definitely. Yes, a very bad chill.
No problem. This'll warm him up. Next!
I'm very proud of you, Hardy. Now, give me a tour of Beano Town so I can show off my clever son.
Oh, yes, Mother.
Dennis, help!
Dr. Ha-Ha, what about our vet school? Vets in training, that's us.
Oh, yes, eager to learn.
More school?
Hardy, you've got little apprentices. You're so dedicated. Go, teach.
Oops.
And who is this?
I'm the local vet, and I've been getting a lot of dissatisfied customers. May I suggest, Mr. Ha-Ha, that you stick to what you know? Go back to running a joke shop.
I can't believe my ears. A joke shop? Can this really be true, Hardy? You run a joke shop?
But it's the best shop in town, Mrs. Ha-Ha. My favourite. Please don't be angry. Fooling you was my idea.
Angry? I'm shocked. Hardy Ha-Ha, you always said you wanted to be a vet.
Mother, that was when I was 5.
But can you honestly say that you're happy larking about in a joke shop?
We're all happy in the shop, Mrs. Ha-Ha. Aren't we?
Oh, yes.
I suppose if you're happy, that's all that really matters. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Show me everything.
Results!
Oh, well, if you'd like to come this way, Mother, here we have a drawer full of fake doggy doo-doos. That's always a winner. Of course, the obligatory wigs, hats, itching powder, whoopee cushions. Your popularity rock in a bag. Oh, it's a winner.
Oh, dear. God, that's hilarious.
Dennis,
I thought I told you to stay away from this joke shop.
but Mum...
Oh, please don't be too hard on him. Boys will be boys and they all like a joke. And some of these things are quite amusing.
Oh.
Very amusing, in fact.
Didn't see you.
Quite all right, Dennis. Nothing can spoil my mood today. I've got some good news. Guess what? I've been promoted. I'm the new Deputy Assistant Supervisor of Sticky Tape.
That's brilliant, dear.
Yes, once I've done the sticky tape training course, it'll all be confirmed.
I'm sure you'll do well.
Oh, I hope so. There's one other thing, though. The new job's in a different part of the company, in Drano Town.
What? Drano Town's a dump.
Well, yeah, it's certainly too far to commute. We'll have to move.
Move? We can't move. We like it here, don't we, Gnasher?
And in Drano Town, we'll be able to afford a better house.
But there's nothing wrong with this house. It's as solid as a rock.
That'd be nice. Though we'd have to sell this one first.
And another thing, what about Curly and Pieface? All my friends are here in Beano Town.
Oh, don't be silly, Dennis. You can always make new friends. Anyway, dear, well done. Drano Town, here we come.
Huh, we'll see about that.
Bye, dear. Enjoy your course.
Good news, Colonel! Dennis is moving!
So I see. Well, it'll certainly make the job of the neighborhood watch a lot easier.
I'll say, according to my calculations, we spend 89.6% of our time chasing Dennis.
Indeed. But let's not count our chickens. Dennis is a Beano Town boy through and through. I don't think he's going to go quietly.
I'm just off to the shops, Dennis.
OK, Mum.
And remember, the estate agent will be bringing people to look at the house later, so just stay out of the way, OK?
Curly, alert Pieface and get on over here. It's time for Operation Stay Put.
Yeah, here we are. It's a nice, quiet neighborhood, as you can see.
Oh, I hope so. When I meditate, I must have the right vibrations. Ah, yes. Perfect. This garden is speaking to me. It will be my peaceful sanctuary.
OK, boys. 1, 2, 3, 5!
But you did say you wanted vibrations.
Nice work, boys. She won't be moving in any time soon.
Garden's not bad. A bit tame for my liking.
OK, hold your noses, everyone. Here goes. One of me own patented extreme stinker stink bomb.
You see, I like to get out in the fresh air and get back to nature. Ugh, what's that? I'm sure it's completely natural.
So, Dennis is trying to put people off buying his house, is he? Time to mobilize the Neighborhood Watch Welcome Committee.
Now, as quickly as you can, deploy the sticky tape to create the perfect parcel.
Yeah. Now, perfect. You know, I think I'm starting to get the hang of it.
The kennel warden. Oh, she's scary.
Yeah, but she's got one weakness. Her pet chihuahuas.
Yeah, this is it, Mrs. Barkington Wagstaff. I think you'll find it's deceptively spacious.
Well, it looks nice from the outside, but is there enough room for my little babies?
All right, Gnasher. Now!
My babies! Leave them alone! Stop that! You horrible dog! Come back! Down! Down, boy! Come back!
Nice work, Gnasher.
I've got you, little fellows!
Oh, no!
Not so fast, young chap.
It's Walter and the Colonel. They're going to ruin everything.
Thank you so much. Don't mention it, madam. It's what the neighbourhood watch is for. Isn't it, Colonel?
Of course. We always like to look out for our little doggy friends.
Even monsters like that one.
Oh, don't worry about him, madam. He'll be gone when they move.
I see. Well, with dog-loving neighbours like you, this might be just the house for us. Shall we have a look inside?
Don't worry, Den. We'll come and visit you in Drano Town.
That's not even funny, Pieface.
No, it's not. And anyway, I'm not beaten yet. I'll think of something.
I'm just calling your father. Oh, hello, dear. How's the course going?
Oh, quite well, I think.
Marvellous. So what time will you be back?
About 4 o'clock. I am looking forward to coming home.
Me too, dear. See you later.
Oh,
Dad'll be back at 4. He's looking forward to coming home.
We've got to do something to convince Dad to stay here, Gnasher. But what? Hang on. Mum says he's looking forward to coming home. Maybe if he got a really big welcome back, he wouldn't want to leave. Yeah, we could sing a song and put a banner up and... No, wait. I've got an even better idea. The kennel warden likes the house, Gnasher. She's coming to look at it again at 4 o'clock. But I'm going to make sure she doesn't buy it. I've got a foolproof plan. Just as I thought, Walter's fallen for it.
Red alert, Colonel! The kennel warden's looking at Dennis's house again! At 4 o'clock!
Excellent news, Walter.
Yes, but the trouble is, Dennis is planning to put her off!
Don't worry, Walter. He's not the only one with a plan. We'll make sure she stays and Dennis goes.
$4 That'll be her!
Right then. Neighborhood Watch Welcome Committee, quick march!
Just as I thought, Gnasher. Walter and the Colonel are pulling out all the stops.
Welcome Committee, roll out red carpet! Present cake!
Oh, it's, you!
Walter, what a lovely cake. A red carpet, too.
Oh. Hi, Dad. Welcome home.
Hello, son. How have you been? You know what, Dennis? I was already having second thoughts about that job. And now to come home to a welcome like this... Well, how could we possibly live anywhere else?
Result!
Well, sticky tape's not all it's cracked up to be. And let's face it, I'm a rubber band man at heart. You don't mind not moving, do you?
Of course not. If you're happy to stay here, so am I.
No place like home, eh, Dad?
Exactly, son. There's no place like home.
Come on, let's go!
Are you sure we should chuck away the detention book, Dennis?
Of course! If Mrs. Creature hasn't got it, she won't know when we're in detention. And I'm in for the rest of the year.
Yeah, but we're not.
What are you boys doing? You know you're not allowed here.
Sorry, Mrs. Creature. We were just looking for, Me old skateboard! Weren't we, Pieface?
Yeah. Here we are.
Now, pay attention. Here's an important message from the mayor.
Good morning, class. I am pleased to announce that Beano Town School has been chosen to test a new administration system. No more wasteful paper. Everything's been computerized. But remember, it's vital that you follow the computer's instructions to the letter.
Here's my new laptop. Excellent.
This memory stick holds all the information you need. Diaries, timetables, records, everything. Now, all the info has been transferred to your laptop.
Amazing. Now, all we have to do is consult the computer to see what we're doing next.
There, you're all set.
Thank you.
Did he say every bit of information's in the stick, Mrs. Creature?
Yes, Dennis, including all your detentions, plus a new one for mucking about by the bin this morning.
Oh, not fair!
And Curly and Pieface will be joining you.
Nice one, Dennis. All afternoon in detention thanks to you.
At least you're not stuck in there forever like I am. Hey! This is the memory stick that guy had. He must have dropped it. So maybe we should take a little trip to the computer room. Wow! How wicked is that? It's the master program for Mrs. Creature's new system.
Does that mean you can delete it?
Don't be daft. Why delete it when you can change it? It's time school was fun.
Settle down, please. Let's see what's in store for us today.
I think it's our history test this morning, Mrs. Creature.
Oh, it's been cancelled.
That's appalling, Mrs. Creature.
Walter, you heard what the mayor said. We must follow the computer's instructions exactly. Now, what else has changed? Oh, all detentions cancelled. Pies and ice cream for lunch. Oh, and there's a new rule that says pets can come to school.
So, what is our first lesson, Mrs. Creature?
It's drum and bass studies. Oh.
Nice one, Dennis!
Yeah, even Mrs. Creature's enjoying herself.
Oh, this is outrageous! The school's going to the dogs! Mrs. Creature!
Oh, come on, Walter! Don't be a square!
What's next, Mrs. Creature?
Go-kart racing.
Oh, this is brilliant.
I don't remember ordering all these cars. Oh, hello? That new computer system. Are you sure you installed it correctly? Everything's, different.
Well, it will seem different for a while. Don't worry, just do what it says. It is foolproof.
Come on, Mrs. Creature. You're missing all the fun.
Mrs. Creature, you have to stop this at once!
She's doing what the mayor says, Walter. I think you're just trying to get her into trouble.
Walter, I'm surprised at you.
Right, I'm going after them! I seen this before? So this is what Dennis has been doing. How utterly vile!
Let's give it back right away.
No, it's up to us to save the school. In fact, this is our chance to make it the school we've always dreamed of.
This is amazing, Dennis. I never thought I'd wake up looking forward to school.
Eh?
Next. Thank you, Walter. Next.
Can't wait for Dennis's turn.
Why can't Gnasher come in?
Oh, they've changed the rules again. So send him home and get changed out of those ridiculous clothes.
Hide somewhere.
And now hand over those sweets.
Oh, genius, Walter. Ha! This is only the beginning.
Someone's changed the computer program again.
Where's the memory stick?
I don't know. It must have fallen out of my pocket in the car race.
All right, settle down, please. So, today we have the history test we didn't have yesterday, then maths, flower arranging, and experimental jazz appreciation.
And what's for lunch, Mrs. Creature?
Lettuce and seaweed soup made from hand-picked Sicilian lettuce and baby Norwegian kelp. Oh. Oh, and Dennis, all your detentions are back again.
Right. I should have known.
I can't take much more of this. We have to get the memory stick back from Walter.
And now, one of my favourites, Sleepless Night by Glass Popper Van Schreek.
Everybody out!
Now's our chance. Right, Walter, hand it over.
Catch, Bertie!
Doubly!
Walter!
It's gone in the soup! Leave it! It's mine!
In your dreams, Walter!
What are you boys doing in here?
Look on the bright side. At least we got rid of Walter's system.
Please, Mrs. Creature.
No, Walter. We're going back to the old ways, and that's it.
Quite right, Mrs. Creature.
And as for this, I know exactly what I'm going to do with it. Dennis!
Presenting the Menace Mark 1 Meteor, which will take me, Commander Dende, on the first pedal-powered mission to Mars. Jump in, Gnasher. Initiating leg power. We have liftoff. Cool. Switching to glide control. Red alert! Prepare to eject!
Oh,
understand. It's not just a bike. It's a pedal-powered interplanetary cruiser. But now it's useless. Dad, I need a new bike.
No.
I've got to have a new bike.
I said no.
And in other news, Dennis has got a new bike.
Dennis, a bike costs money. It doesn't grow on trees, you know.
Haven't you got any money?
Not enough for a new bike.
But you work your fingers to the bone in that office.
That's because I love my job. And I do practically run the rubber band and paperclip division.
That's what I mean. They can't do without you.
Well, that's true. If it wasn't for me, it'd grind to a halt.
Exactly. So, ask your boss for a rise.
What? You're joking? Ask Mr. Scrimp for more cash. He's the meanest man in Beano Town.
Dad, are you a man or a mouse? Stand up to the old skinflint.
You know, you're right. He should be paying me more. I'll march up to the old miser's office and demand a raise.
What? Have you taken leave of your senses? I didn't get where I am today by giving handouts to every Tom, Dick and what's-his-name who walks through that door! 1,101. Get out!
You know what, Nash? When Dad gets back, he's gonna buy me the best bike in the... Dad! What happened?
I'll tell you what happened, Dennis. I talked to Mr. Scrimp, like you said, and he agreed he wasn't paying me the right amount.
See? I told you it would work.
He's not giving me more money. He's cutting my wages for wasting his time. Oh, why did I listen to you?
Remind me again, Dennis. Why are we trashing your house?
Because I'm trying to make it look like we're dead poor.
But how's that going to get you a new bike?
If Dad had more money, he could buy me one, right? And if Dad's boss sees how poor we are, he'll feel bad and give Dad a rise. Listen and learn, boys. Is that you, Scrimp? This is Hiram Bigbucks of USHQ. Yeah, you're boss. Listen, drop whatever you're doing and go see what's-his-name. Works in rubber bands and paperclips.
I can't think why Mr. Big Bucks wants me to go round to wretched what's-his-name's wretched house. Still, he's the boss. Whatever he says goes. No! Is this that wretched what's-his-name's house?
Yeah, I'm that wretched what's-his-name, son. Come in, Governor, come in.
Goodness, this is incredible.
Oh, don't you worry about us, your wealthiness. We're poor, but we're happy. Oh, where's me manners? How about a lovely cup of char? Here, take a seat, sir. Family heirloom. Been used 23 times, but it still makes a lovely brew.
That's awful.
But it's the only one we got.
Not that, everything. When what's-his-name asked me for a raise, I had no idea. Look, when your father gets back, tell him I'm doubling his salary. Nobody should have to live like this.
Yes! Result!
Mr. Scrimp,
What's his name?
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were coming. We were out shopping.
Shopping? On your income?
Just a few groceries, you know.
Really? So what's this then?
Oh, it's the latest thing. A Swiss Army moustache trimmer.
What? How can you afford some fancy new gizmo when your family are starving?
Must have been a free giveaway.
Oh, we're not starving. I'm just going to cook some nice spaghetti for supper.
It's only making spaghetti?
I'm starting to smell a rat. You're not really poor. All this play acting was just a sham to get me to give you more money.
Play acting? I don't understand.
Nice try, what's his name, but your devious little ploy has failed. Oh, and one more thing. You're fired!
What? Oh. All right, Dennis. What's going on?
My house! My beautiful house! Dennis!
Don't worry, Mum. We can fix the house, and I'm sure Dad will be able to get a new job. Easy peasy.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, somebody's dropped that. Never know when he might need a paper clip. It's hopeless. I'm hopeless. Nobody wants to employ me.
Fired from 13 jobs in one day. That's got to be a record.
Paper clips and rubber bands are all I know. I was happy working for Mr. Scrimp.
Don't worry, Dad. I'll get you your old job back. Just leave it to me. OK, Gnasher, now we'll show Mr. Scrimp how the rubber band and paperclip division is rubbish without Dad. Follow me.
What's going on? Stop all this nonsense and get back to work! Who did that? Whoa!
OK, Gnasher, here we go. The world's biggest rubber band ball.
Oh, it's you. What's his name, son? Oh, thank you.
Think nothing of it.
I don't understand it. The paperclip and rubber band division ran like clockwork when your father was in charge.
Yes. Pity you sacked him.
Maybe I was a tad hasty. I wonder if he'd come back and work for me again.
Only one way to find out.
Step up now. Don't be snooty. Come and try my tutti frutti.
Ah, what's his name? How would you like your old job back? I'll double your salary.
What? Well, I don't know.
Triple it then. I need you back, what's his name? The place has gone to the dogs without you.
Well, in that case, I'd love to come back.
Excellent. Jump in then.
Dad, about my new bike, I was thinking 21 gears, dual suspension...
Dennis, there isn't going to be a new bike.
That's right, Dennis. After paying out to redecorate the entire house, I reckon I won't be able to give you any more pocket money until you're 37.
And you can have a new bike when you're 48.
But what am I supposed to do until then?
You know, it's amazing what you can do with a few paper clips and rubber bands.
We've waited for them to do the park up. It's got to be the most amazing park in the world.
Yeah, imagine all the brilliant slides and roundabouts you could build in a year. Yeah, maybe they've got water slides and a roller coaster.
Hang on. Where's all the fun stuff?
Where's my roller coaster? Maybe the play park's been moved because it's so big and great.
Ah, well, we're here now. Might as well make the best of it. Hooray! On me head, pie face!
I got it! Come on this way!
Hey, over to me!
see the sign? No ball games!
We're just playing, mister.
I'm not going to win Park of the Year with scruffs like you around.
We're just having a bit of fun.
I said no ball games. Ah, no one messes with Parky Bowls.
Cooey, Dennis! Isn't it lovely, Dennis? Look at these daisies Bee picked for me.
Daisies? Please?
Oh, this is just lovely, isn't it? Fancy a game, Dennis?
Don't push your luck. Chess in the park?
Rally the troops! Fire cannons! Boy, what's your game?
No cannons in the park. Didn't you see the sign?
But I've been doing these historical reenactments for years.
Everyone likes the Colonel's battles.
Yes, it's a park tradition.
Are those park daisies, madam?
Oh,
No battles! I'm not having it! Now clear off, or I'll have the law on the lot of you. Go on!
You've not heard the last of this, you horrid little man.
What a rotten day this has turned into. That rotten parky has ruined the place.
Dennis, look!
Hey, things are looking up. It's all the old park stuff. The parky dumped it all. How could he? My favourite swing.
Here's that dent from when I fell on the slide.
They look like giant dinosaur bones, don't they, Gnasher? Dinosaur bones! Hey, that gives me an idea. Come on, lads. Maybe we'll get our great day in the park after all.
Well, it's taken all day. Well, that's the last of it, Dennis.
Good. Just time to get to the park before it closes.
Now, will you tell us what you're up to?
Absolutely. Gnasher, would you do the honours?
It's a...
Oh, my! It's a pond monster!
Got him! Hardest turn, boys!
This can't happen! Not on the first day! Oh, hey, get back! Here, can't you see the signs?
That's fixed him. Full speed ahead! Back her up!
Abandoned monster!
Now that was fun. That's what parks are all about. Come on, lads. Come on, let's have that football game we've waited a year for. Right then, time for kick-off.
Did you see the monster, young man?
Monster?
Oh, hang on. There's Walter and Parky Bowles. Walter, how does it feel to be the only one with actual pictures of the monster?
I just want to help science in any way I can.
Parky Bowles, a whole year working on the park, and now everyone just wants to see the monster. Will this affect your chance of winning Park of the Year?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I put my life and soul into this park.
You said you believe the monster is a hoax. Is that right?
Of course it's a hoax.
Come on, lads. Parky's getting suspicious. Let's go.
How could a giant monster exist in a pond this size without us all knowing about it, eh? Mark my words, this is the work of rival park keepers trying to spoil my park.
The park's worse than ever now.
Yes, thought that with that monster scaring everyone away, I could have my Waterloo reenactment. Now all these monster hunters are here. If only that monster would come back and scare them off again.
I don't think that's very likely, Colonel.
What's that?
Well, we built the monster to show that rotten Parky.
You built it? Well done. Serves him right, too.
Yeah, but, we crashed it in the trees.
Crashed, eh? Well, we just need to mount a salvage operation then, eh?
Oh, what? Where is it? Ooh, it's freezing out here.
Here I am, been blended into that bush for 40 minutes.
Oh, why didn't you say?
Well, it's my personal best in blending. Right, lads, let's get kitted out. We'll soon have this hulk rescued from the ocean floor.
What's all this stuff?
Scuba gear from my Navy days. Special ops.
But the monster's stuck in the trees.
It's still in the water, though, isn't it? Plus, you can't have a salvage operation without scuba gear. It wouldn't be right.
Why's mine got a palm tree on it?
Yes, well, blending in again, you see. Never know when you'll need to hide in the palm trees.
So you didn't just get the stuff on holiday, then?
Let's get this monster back out of the water, shall we?
Now, I know all about animals, and if there was a pond monster, it'd be a lot smaller, not the size of a whale. I've no doubt this is a ruse by jealous park keepers, trying to trash my lovely park.
Is Parky Bowles right, or are we walking into the jaws of a giant monster? Let's find out. Jeff, get the winch.
It's too heavy. We'll never get it back in the water.
We've got a bite, viewers.
Good. We'll soon have evidence to expose these rotten hoaxers.
Gosh, looks like you were right, Parky Bowles. It is a hoax.
Deliberate sabotage, as I thought. Of course, I wasn't scared. A monster that size couldn't exist. There's simply not enough for it to eat in our pond.
That was close. Come on, lads. Let's get out of here. You're right, Gnasher. We've lost the Colonel.
Yeah, you see? This is clearly a slide. These are swing chains and...
What's that?
As I was saying, it's just a hunk of metal. Real monsters are green and slimy, aren't they? And for something to survive on the fish in this pond, as I said, it'd have to be much smaller.
How much smaller exactly?
Well, I suppose about the size of a man.
Hang on, over there. There's something in the bushes.
This tin can doesn't even have flippers.
You mean flippers like those?
Yes, exactly like that. Stay away from Beano Town Park. There are real live monsters here. Stay away from Beano Town Park. Leg it!
I say, how about helping a chap out with his mask, eh? Got stuck in those weeds.
Looks like we've got our park back, and we don't need slides and swings to have fun here either.
No, indeed. Oh, that mangy cur scared the life out of me. Come here, you hairy little wretch. Oh.